power creep, where never and stronger cards are introduced that make previous ones obsolete, is almost inevitable in trading card games. For Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG specificality, the power creep forces players to adapt to new mechanics of play. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Review. Welcome. Originally a manga series containing the fictional card game Yu-Gi-Oh! Was made into a physical trading card game and anime in the late 90s and the early 2000s. Over the 2 decades, the card game has been made into multiple video games, received spin-off shows, and had its mechanics and the card pool consistency added too. Players draw monster spell and trap cards from a deck and you can place them on a field. Monsters can deal direct damage to life points on whatever the monsters, and the spell trap cards are used to activate a lot of different effects to help the player win by reducing the opponent's life points to 0. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, with over 20 years of history and 10,000 cards, is both understanding and ignorant the power creep problem. It's incredibly accessible for long-time TCG players, while being absolutely inaccessible for those new to game or return after the break. Should Master Duel have banned itself to fit new players? I don't think so. Games like Legacy of the Duelist already make Yu-Gi-Oh! Easy to understand for fresh duelists, and offer up plenty of single-player content, so Master Duel is free to avoid fully catering to people who never ever played. In fact, showing the game entire hand immediately, even if it's overwhelming at the first, makes the Master Duel one of the most fun Yu-Gi-Oh! Games to date. It's easy to get stuck decks and open a plethora of cards to exchange them for any card you want, meaning that the dream deck you always wanted is at your fingertips. You can take then the dream deck into the various methods of online play, which is core of the game. Free duels allow you to play in the lobbies with the strangers of your friends, events, duels, and for a series of the tournaments, none of which have yet started, and ranked duels are traditional online battles. I've played a handful of free duels with the friends, and they are no frills option for you deck to in these, so see what the others have come up with. Nothing to write home about, but welcome way to play casually nonetheless. Ranked duels are the main of the game and completely different story. If you go into these duels mode and don't know each iteration of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game from Synchro to XYZ Prime Doom and Link, you are in a rough time. As the majority of the players in ranked duel, they will wipe the floor with the more casual duelists, if somewhat to Yu-Gi-Oh! And push through that initial struggle through improving your decks and skills as you go. Master Duel can offer some truly nail-baiting moments that you inches from the screen as the opponent makes a move. Master Duel problem is this edge of your seed battles don't happen often. In this iteration, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Is going to let us players all the cards from day one. It should also present a degree of matchmaking choice, as the variety could lead to the duels that cater to types of players. I'm not asking the Master Duel to simplify itself, just perhaps create rule sets for more diverse game modes, as them currently no one. Or, okay, only one. The solo mode is effective and welcoming new duelists in, but it feels more akin to a set of cards tutorial with the deck building rewards than fully fledged single player experience. There is a fair amount and offer, but if you're doing into Master Duel for the single player alone, you'll leave disappointed. What Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel absolutely nails through is the deck is the building. Considering the combinations on over 10,000 cards will give even the best player's decision perilous, so Master Duel does an excellent job streamlining the deck creation process. Searching filters exist for everything, the basic card type, attributes of monsters, rarity level, and so on. A related cards tab also helps you to find all linked to specific one, so finding an effective play options is easy. Every single card can be searched for, and ones you don't own can be viewed too. Secret packs also offer limited card pools based around the archetypes, meaning getting the cards that combo together is really simple. They can be only obtained from the relevant cards you get in the other packs or through crafting and expire after 24 hours, all of which makes for some weird forced scarcity. Each card in the game has one of the favorite rarities, with the super and ultra rares being that one gives the keys, and you obtain points related for each to playing. These points can be spent on creating any card from the 10,000 on offer, while wishlist the card you can get booster packs can be traded for the corresponding crafting points as well. All of the deck building mechanisms consolidate with the experimental process, allowing you to find cards that work with the ones already you own and trade for more. This does raise questions of whether or not the game is paid to win, but I've been dealing with such surplus of tradable cards and currency so far that I've been able to customize my deck for free. The only purchasable currency is called gems, which are used to open virtual booster pack or buy some structured decks and cosmetic accessories. There are a lot of changes in the game that are gems, and they can be obtained with single player mode too. Master Duel, at least at first, is incredibly gorgeous and generous and simply wants to let you experiment as much as possible. Whether or not you depends on how many decks you want to go. You can house up to 20. And if you went that high, you definitely have to spending real money to get packs and trade for cards, at least to close the release. I should also note that I played Master Duel on Xbox Series X, and I was trying the Nintendo Switch too also, simply because the Switch version lacks both in games and menus on the launch. Master Duel cross progression tough, so I don't lose anything. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master is for fans knew something, but I used to create a robo experience for those who know their way around the trading card game. The ability to easily craft decks and navigate 10,000 plus in Egyptian godsend that allows for tons of experimentation. The number of the cards also creates matchmaking problem at large throw, as it can be difficult to match with someone with similar skill level. So the summary. Master Duel is the pinnacle Yu-Gi-Oh! Of TCG in virtual form. It offers a ridiculously amount of tools to assist in deck customization, and easily lets you obtain any of the thousands of the cards. Where it currently falls short in the matchmaking options, there is so many variables at play from day one. There isn't a game for the new players, but it doesn't try to be. So if you know the blue eyes from your Kurubito, Master Duel is for you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Peace. Bye.